Hello everyone, my name is Gypsy Luluv. We are about to hop into their true feelings for all 12 zodiac signs. I will be using my oracle decks as well as some tarot. Please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. If you guys need to book me for personal or private readings, please be sure to use the link that's in my bio as well as in the description of this video. You will see it down below. If you would like to purchase this deck, I do have about 5 left. You guys can use the same link that's in the description. It's going to be under Gypsy's original decks. I have my timer set here for 6 minutes for each zodiac sign. I do want to give a shout out to Married Trucker. I think it's Married Trucker. Thank you so much for your suggestion. I do hope this will allow you guys to see the cards a bit better. But yeah, we're going to hop into all 12 zodiacs, you know, our usual scheduled programming. With that being said, I'm going to start the first one at 3 minutes. And we're going to go, I keep setting the timer for 6, but every time I come back over to my timer, it's at 9. So it's going to be somewhere between 6 and 9. It seems like Spirit is, every single time I go over there, it's on 9. I keep changing it to 6 and it's on 9. So we're going to see. We are going to see what's happening. Who's the first zodiac going at 3 minutes? Damn. Oh yeah, where is the bossa nova at? Channel. I need all that, loud and clear. Loud and clear. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Alright. We're about to see who's the first zodiac going at 3 minutes. Oh, who's tussling? Sagittarius and Aries. Y'all tussling for first place? Who's gonna be the winner? Who's gonna be first here? Who's gonna be first? Do we have any pop-outs? Scorpio. I started to put it back. Hello, Scorpio. I'm gonna go 3:30. I'm gonna go 3:30. All right. Hello, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Whether you be a Scorpio or you are cross-watching for a Scorpio, please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me. Let's see what's the vibe. What's the vibe here? What are their true feelings? What are their true emotions here for Scorpio? Lusting, infatuation, non-committal, and sexual energy. Somebody is not looking to settle down. They're not looking to commit. Let's see. Apology. This could be somebody apologizing for leading somebody on, or I'm picking up on giving someone the impression that they wanted something more and they actually don't. Oh, and they're tired of pretending. Oh wow. Somebody could be tired of pretending that they have some type of intention of meeting someone where they're at. I don't think they do. Let's see. Well, I don't know if you guys can see. I hope you guys can see the cards. I did this to make it better so that y'all can see, but it seems like the reflection is kind of blocking it. Yeah, it says hopeless out here. Yeah, somebody does not have no intention of really changing. But they do want to apologize for, like, I'm hearing I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Confusion. Apology. Radiance. And hopeless. Yeah. This seems like something that was over before it began. Mainly because somebody doesn't really know who they are yet. So, let's see. Clarify lusting, infatuation, non-committal, and sexual energy. You make intimacy feel powerful and safe, as opposed to maybe what they're used to. All right. Somebody was very frivolous with this energy in a way, and I feel like you showed someone a different way of doing something that they always do. Seeing something, a different way of seeing something that they've always, I don't know. I'm picking up on abstract art, like one person might see it one way, obviously, and another person might see it a completely different way. Oh, wait a minute. Anywho, let's get back. Sorry for my apology. My biggest fear is your rejection. Well, we have hopeless out here. I want commitment, but I fear being trapped. This is somebody really caught between a rock and a hard place when it comes to them really grounding in the energy. They're all over the place, and I feel like this is mainly because they're caught off guard by this energy. They're caught off guard. Let's see, clarify confusion. I feel like the energy asks something of them that they haven't even quite asked themselves. It's all brand new territory. I'm seeing Avatar too. Clarify confusion. That was quick. I don't. Wait a minute. That was too quick. That was too quick. We have I don't understand you here with confusion, and that's so wow. I'm talking about that was immediate. Let's see, clarify radiance. Glow, magnetism, confidence. You don't trust me, and nothing I do can change that. Well, clarify shyness. Your presence in my life has made me a better person. All right, so the beginning stages and phases of I'm hearing decomposing, obviously, but this is like breaking something down to build it back up. This could be the way that they see something, the way that they view something, the way that they go about something. It's all new territory. So yeah, it's definitely going to give that fight or flight. It's going to give that hot and cold. It's going to give that maybe even on and off, just because we just said it's all new territory. We have lusting here with you make intimacy feel powerful and safe, where this person is infatuation, non-committal, and sexual energy. Obviously, it's different from what they're used to. Still trying to register it, still trying to place it. Two cards together, the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. I'm picking up on value. Valuable. My biggest fear is your rejection. I really don't think somebody was really looking at like the bigger picture or the grander scheme. What? Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna have to be 9 minutes. That was too quick. I don't think someone was looking at the bigger picture or the grander scheme outside of what they could control. Oh, I want commitment, but I fear being trapped. Hopeless. What they could control, which is this somebody being in this lusting energy would have always allowed them to control the narrative, because they were all familiar with that energy, until someone took the very thing that they were so familiar with and showed them something, and showed them a completely different way of doing it, or a completely different way of feeling it, which I feel like it opened this person up, obviously, to more in that aspect of life, but just about how they could potentially be viewing life. Like, I've thought that I was so skilled, or, you know, whatever the case may be, I thought that I was really this, until this I just feel like this other perspective really, I don't know, like burst somebody's bubble, but it allowed them to ground. I know it all. I feel like this is somebody that thought they know it all in the Tower, and lo and behold, they don't. But they're willing to learn. But there is some reluctance here too, though. It's like, I'm used to doing something this way. What else do we have here? It says, you don't trust me and nothing I do can change that, with radiance. The Eight of Wands. Ooh. The Eight of Wands is quick. Something is happening fast. Faster than what they can control. No, what is this? The Ace of Swords. I feel like this is someone knowing exactly what they want. Exactly. This Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands is, do you know you got 30 minutes? Do you know you have 30 minutes? The Star. Yeah, so somebody does have a decision for if they actually want to step outside of their comfort zone, just have something with someone. The Ten of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. Their true feelings for you, it's like, do I really have what it takes to, you know, fulfill whatever comes with this relationship and connection? Am I ready for that? Is this something that I even really want? You know, I really feel like they're still contemplating this entire relationship, connection, situation, everything of that. The heavy on the King of Wands. Like, is this really something that I want? Is this actually aligned with my life? Or is it pretty much, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth the investment? The Four of Pentacles. Because it would require a lot from them. A shift that takes time. Like learning a language. All right. Oh, Scorpio, if you need to book me for more personal, private, in-depth reading, please be sure to use the link that's in my bio. All of my private readings are done within 24 hours of booking. 24 hours of booking. Thank you kindly. All right. Who's next? At 14 minutes. Aries. Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Whether you be an Aries or you are cross-watching for an Aries, please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me. Like the video. Like the video. Let's see, Aries, what's your vibe? What's your deal? What's the deal? Wasn't you... You were one of the ones that were supposed to come out in the first one. But, didn't quite do it. What's up, Aries? What's your vibe? What's this person's true feelings for you? What's this person's true feelings for you? Intimacy. All right. We're on a bond. We have intimacy out here. It says bonding, sensual, and confiding. All right. What's the deal with intimacy? Okay. A healing, sexual healing. Scorpio could be of significance. Something similar kind of came out for them as well. All right. There's someone that definitely wants to heal your relationship and connection in some way, shape, or form. Intimacy out here is really telling, especially for those of you that haven't been allowing someone access to the cookie jar until they get their act together, or vice versa, you know, masculine. If you had to put that shit on clink, clink, all right, get it together. No, I don't know. But there's something here about someone, you know, I feel like I'm hearing someone say, get your act together. Family, pregnancy, family, fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. Somebody could be pregnant, or this could just be someone that you have kids with, someone that you share a family with. You guys could even be talking about starting a family. We have remorse out here, and second chance. Childhood sweetheart. All right, definitely wanting to do the right thing. They want to do what Spike Lee would do. All right, not just for the pleasures, but also focusing on themselves in some way, shape, or form. You know, growing up and maturing in some way, shape, or form. To have a chance here to, I'm hearing like this, making amends and taking accountability heavy. Expert by intimacy. And nourish. And second chance. I want you, but I don't know how to show up consistently. And that could be where someone is really taking the time to heal, focusing on themselves and making sure that they've got their priorities in order. Okay? I don't feel heard. I love you in ways words can't explain. But it says I don't feel heard here. So are you actually speaking? Is this telepathic communication? What is happening here? Somebody's saying something, but maybe their words and their actions aren't matching up. So somebody's saying one thing and doing another thing. That could be changing soon. Let's see. Ooh. I love you in ways I've never loved before. Remorse and childhood sweetheart, please, Spirit. Thank you. Kindly. I learned that love meant sacrifice, not balance. Okay? Your expectations for me are unrealistic. So let's be for real. You was not letting somebody just get over. No. Your expectations for someone was actually very realistic. Is that maybe whatever they were used to or accustomed to or familiar with, outdated, never actually worked. Just because you're familiar with something, or just because, I don't know, what worked for other people does not work for this relationship and connection. Okay? I'm picking up on both parties actually not feeling heard and having to use other ways and forms of communication by way of do you hear it now? You got something you want to say now? No. But there's just something here about really stepping up to the plate, holding themselves accountable, doing what they really need to do in order to show up and be consistent, playing their part, playing their role. The Four of Cups is out here. Yup, somebody is for damn sure not giving up a goddamn thing. Ain't nobody getting nothing. They're not going for it. Until someone sees like some type of improvement in whatever the situation, relationship, and connection is, or in how someone decides to show up for and in this relationship and connection, like, nah, you're not about to just keep, and you ain't doing shit, or you ain't showing up, or you feel me, the Hierophant, you ain't doing right. You can't keep getting no rewards, you ain't doing right, you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. That don't make no sense. Virgo could be of significance for y'all too, because I think Virgo had some type of energy like this yesterday. But let's see. Yeah, damn. Wait a minute. They can't get no hot milk either. They can't get no foot rub either. Nothing. It says, I want you, but I don't know how to show up consistently. And then you got the nerve to be, but you, no, brother, no, sister, you sure can, because you show up consistently when somebody else call. You consistently run your, you know who I'm seeing? Y'all, there's a TV show called Nemesis, and there is a police officer that always had a reason for why he couldn't be where he was supposed to be. He was always off chasing behind somebody that, you feel what I'm saying? There's the same energy. Somebody always made time for what they made time for, and nothing came above and beyond that. Okay, so much so that the people that genuinely love them or their relationship and love connection got put on a back burner to whatever it was. And on top of that, Eight of Swords is really a cat chasing a mouse. This shit don't really have nothing to do with nothing. This have to do with these two people wrapped up in whatever, or I don't say two people, I just keep seeing Nemesis, you know, but this person wrapped up in whatever game that don't have nothing to do with real life, present time. Proving some type of point that is irrelevant to their real life. The Emperor, you got bigger fish to fry. You supposed to be over here, and you over here, doing not a goddamn thing. You ain't over here doing nothing. This Eight of Swords is like, I know I got somewhere else to be. I know I should be home. I know I promised I was going to do this. I know I said I was going to show up to this, but yet, here I am. I know I said I was going to stop smoking crack, but here I am in the dope house. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know where that came from. Now, let's go. I'm addicted and I just can't get it. Trigger warning. Somebody could actually be dealing with addiction. Just making light of the situation. We laugh so that we don't cry. But anywho, the Queen of Swords is out here. Somebody is not letting up both of their boundaries. Somebody is not I don't say boundaries, but boundaries. They're not letting up. They're not giving somebody an easy way out. They're not making it like I said, they're not making it easy for somebody. If you want to be, you're going to have to act like it. You're going to have to, you feel me? You don't get to just be in and out, or you don't get to just be making, I'm hearing making promises and can't follow through with them, or, you know, nah, buddy. No, that's not how it's gonna work. This says I've learned love meant sacrifice, not balance. Well, it's time to unlearn and relearn, because that don't make no sense. Clearly, obviously, Ace of Swords, and you knew it didn't make no sense, and you just went along with it because it was easier than doing the work. It was easier than healing. Well, guess what? Guess who ain't guess who ain't getting nothing? Huh? I don't know if that's actually going to work or not, but I do see someone doing what they feel they need to do to block themselves from their own personal disappointment and heartbreak when it comes to dealing with this person. Exactly. The Temperance and the Justice. Until it's equal give and take, or until, like I said, it's equal give and take, it ain't gonna be nothing. It don't make no sense. The Strength card, somebody is holding out. Do what you gotta do. Crazy. Yeah. Aries, if you need to book me for a more personal, private, in-depth reading, please be sure to use the link that's in my bio. All of my private readings are done within 24 hours of booking. Come on, man. It's not even that you can't. It's just that you won't. It's not even that you can't. It's that you won't. You won't do it. You know what I won't do? Just keep, somebody is so petty. I'm picking up on somebody that always gotta have the last word. Oh my gosh. The link is in my bio. The link is in the description for bookings. At 25 minutes, we have who? Who's at 25 minutes? Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Whether you be a Sagittarius or you are cross-watching for a Sagittarius, please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest. Ooh. Leave the rest for someone. Ooh, leave the rest for someone else. Okay, Sagittarius, who is that? I see an Emperor and I see the Lovers. Okay, you know what's crazy, Sagittarius? In the very beginning of this reading, before Scorpio had popped out, actually before I pulled Scorpio, you and Aries was both clamoring, trying to get through the door. And here y'all are. First and second up. So you and Aries could be of significance. Like, I don't know, because y'all both popped out together, and then I initially pulled Scorpio. But let's see what we got for you. Oh, wow, I'm about to start with tarot. Somebody said, I don't got time for that oracle shit. I need the truth, the whole truth about the truth. I ain't got time. I need to know what's happening. We about to see. Relax. All right, Sag, let's see. Possibilities. Oh, all right, it's the anticipation. You want to know what's going to happen. Is it going to work out? Like, you know, how are things going to play out? Am I making the right decision? Some of you guys could be questioning if you're on the right path. Okay. Something seems like a manifestation. Let's see. Somebody is wondering, are you what I've been waiting for? You sure do seem like it. Yeah, sure. I'm seeing, Winnie the Pooh and honey. Honey? Something with some honey. But I'm seeing Winnie the Pooh. I don't know. Yeah. This is pretty okay. We have ecstasy out here. This is like the third reading. What's happening with this? Clarify possibilities, please. Emotional security. So it's more than just the ecstasy here. There's definitely something deeper. Hoping and exhaustion. Ooh. Definitely something deeper, or hoping that you guys can take it to a higher level of commitment, a deeper understanding and love, and, you know, life. Escaping. Somebody does not want it. But the other person, damn. It's only a matter of somebody is hoping that this is going to be something for real, but the other person is like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Somebody said, damn, so ain't you having a good time? Somebody said, yeah. You don't want to stay? No. I don't know. Oh, damn. Somebody said, you don't want to stay? What you about to do? Stay here? I think not. I don't. There is something about this energy, man. It sucks. Clarify possibilities. Somebody didn't fell. They fell a little bit too deep. My heart will always long for you. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Somebody is laying on their thick. Clarify longing, craving, aching, and wanting. We have loving you required a level of humility I had to learn. I feel like if somebody had like you know how we all have our ideal partner that we do wish to be in a relationship and a connection with. There are certain characteristics and qualities and so on and so forth that we aspire for them to have. I feel like you didn't check off none of them boxes, but you created a list entirely of your own. I feel like you have this person wanting shit that they didn't even know that they wanted until they could do it. I didn't even know I wanted this, but I do. All right. I'm hearing. I ain't never had that ever happen to me. All right. Now, ecstasy. You and the kids are my first priority. Oh. Okay, somebody could have kids together, or you could have kids, they could have kids, somebody got kids. Okay, I don't know if y'all got kids together though. You let me know in the comments. I want all of your love for nothing in return. I don't think y'all got kids together. I think this person probably be wishing that y'all did have some kids that y'all did have some kids together, but yeah, somebody mistook something for it being one thing, and it was in fact something entirely different. All right, clarify time. Thank you. We got escaping. Loving you taught me balance and time. When you touch me, I melt instantly. There is somebody that is, meet me at the altar in your white dress. And there's another person that is, I'm here, ran off on a plug. Oh no, like, finesse 2 times. I just don't think this other person is actually looking to be in a committed relationship or connection. Stop it. Freaking cards are falling out. The 7 of Swords is the card that fell out. The 7 of Swords is the freaking card that just fell out on the ground. Well, on the floor. But you know what I mean, bro. Like, sis. I'm telling you, man. Somebody is here for a good time, not a long time. I'm so happy that you guys can see the wide screen. I definitely think I gave a shout out to Trucker. Hey man, you and the kids are my first priority. Do they have a family together? No, but somebody would be willing to step up to the plate. Rather this be, I'm seeing daddy's little girls. When Gabrielle Union stepped up to the plate to be a stepmom to the 3 girls, and I'm also seeing nothing. I'm not seeing anything. I'm just picking it up on, you know, somebody coming in. Oh, you could say Russell Wilson and Sierra. You know how he stepped in. It really was just a father figure, a positive role model to Sierra's son. But yeah, man, the only thing about it is somebody does not see somebody as their counterpart. They could be looking at a King of Swords, or, you know, I don't know. What is this about? Give me some more. I got a whole minute and 35 seconds with you, so you about to get some extra cards. It says, loving you taught me balance. Put somebody on game, but they don't want to, but they not looking to settle down. I'm talking about somebody really came into somebody's life and leveled them up. This person that fuck around fell in love with this person and everything, and somebody like, nah, I'm cool. I'm alright. The 4 of Pentacles, you know, I appreciate the gesture, I appreciate the investment, I appreciate I appreciate you, but it's not the type of time that I'm on. Was this ever talked about? It's something like, what's happening here? I got a minute. Was this ever really discussed? A long-term relationship and connection? Was that ever discussed? It was talked about. So why is this person all of a sudden getting cold feet as soon as well, I don't get it. So you just gonna leave? Somebody stepped into their winning season and said, yeah, actually no. It happened. This is 7 Wands. Before somebody came into their life, they really was in a pinch. Somebody came into their life, helped them out in some way, shape, or form. And as soon as they did that, somebody, I guess, got back to who they used. Like that, just because you met me at a time when I was down, don't mean that that's who I always been. That's just who I am when I was down. There's just something here, like, if you don't know who I am, now you know. Yeah, somebody's showing their true fucking colors for sure. For sure. Well, last card. The Hangman. Somebody they don't care. They is in love. They don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. This my life. You my lover. I don't know. But I just feel like with this hangman, somebody gonna wait. I don't know, like wait it out, or you know, wait for somebody to see them, love them, appreciate them, come back to them. Somebody will wait. Yup. Somebody is take me through there, take me through there. There's, did that come out here? Yes, my heart will always long for you. That is the truth, the full truth, and nothing but the truth. Sagittarius, if you need to book me for a more personal, private, in-depth reading, please be sure to use the link that's in my bio. All of my private readings are done within 24 hours of booking. Somebody said, "You gonna forever be mine." I don't know. I feel like y'all made impacts on each other. Both of y'all came into each other's life and definitely made a significant impact. But somebody is not that easy. Thank you kindly. An even exchange was in fact exchanged, and somebody is on their merry way. I said, I remember this one time in Bangkok. Well, I never will forget you, bro. Says whoever you are. Anywho, who's next at 36:30? Who's next? Leola. Okay. Hello, Leo. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Whether you be a Leo or you are cross-watching for a Leo, please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me. Like the video for me, Leo. Let's see. What are their true feelings? What are their true emotions for you at this time? Oh, we got reassurance out here. Somebody could be real kind to you, real sweet to you, real good to you. After being real standoffish, real cold, real nonchalant. All right. Maybe somebody's hoping that it ain't too late, Leo. There's somebody hoping that it ain't too late to get in your good graces after essentially giving you their ass to kiss. We have intuition out here. They knew better. They knew better than to fuck around. But they just found some shit out. Good things, I'm hearing, good things don't last forever, or something about something not lasting forever. Something didn't last forever, or something didn't last as long as they thought it was going to last. I don't know, the glory days. I really don't know what this is. But they knew better. They were supposed to do better. They were in position and alignment to put themselves in a better position. They were in alignment, to put themselves in a better position, and they didn't. And now they chasing. Wait! Come back! Come back, Jack! Titanic! Come back! I want to do better! Spike Lee. Somebody wants to reassure you that they knew all along. Why would you plan it then? And this is why you shouldn't get a motherfucking thing. And this is why you shouldn't get nothing. Because you knew better. And you was playing around. Divine time and this person's time and your own personal time and fucking up the timeline and shit. Clarify reassurance, comfort, consistency, and steady. I hope you can forgive me. Leo. It said, I hope you can forgive me. They hoping it ain't too late. Hoping that you can see the real them outside of the BS that they tried to portray or try to... Oh, never mind. Anywho, let's get back. You can't change... Look, we have this here with Shallow. You can't change me, accept me or leave. I won't change. Immature, empty, and boredom. Whippersnapper. Aries. I think it was Aries could be of significance. Put yourself in your assigned seat. What is happening here? Clarify helping. They was really a facade. They already knew The change was already happening internally. It was time for them to align with the 5D with the 3D. This person failed. You failed. Okay? They manipulated the situation. What was the reason? Somebody could be a Libra. What was the reason? Clarify hoping. Hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. We have I protect myself by pretending I don't care. I can't wait to tap into tarot so we can see why this person be playing so much. Clarify intuition. I'm not interested. I just don't want to be alone. They're not interested. They just don't want to be alone. And here they come. Wait! This is the Helga and Arnold BS. Every time Helga see Arnold, she want to box him up. She want to bully him. She want to do all this, that, and the third. Soon as they be apart from each other, she be in the closet like, oh Arnold, I saw the love of my life today. It's only gonna be a matter of time before we're together forever. If you guys don't know, when I was a kid, Hey Arnold really used to be my shit. Really, really. Okay, don't let it be a cool summer day and I'm working on, something that doesn't require me to be on live. I might just fuck around and put it on for old time's sake. But yes, let's see. I always loved the skylight, like the Arnold room's fire, bro. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go. Let's go. Chasing. I'm focused on my financial stability right now. All right, here we go. In peace. I don't feel appreciated, just tolerated. This person did this to themselves. Something wasn't going to last forever. This shallow, immature, empty, and boredom phase, glory days where they don't really want to feel appreciated. They just want to be accepted. They just want to be this. They just want to be that. That energy don't do it for them no more. The Ten of Wands, they don't do it for them no more. Okay, so now they playing catch up, eating ketchup, tomato. I don't know. Clarify. Shallow. You can't change me. Accept me or leave. I won't change. The Fool. A new beginning. This person was initiated. I feel like they could have given an ultimatum or they could have said something along these lines and the universe really was like, oh, that's how you gonna do? After we know that I know. I can see you, right? I can see you, right? Wait, there's a video. Because y'all know I'm going to pull up the video every time if need be. But I'm about to show y'all a video, right? It's of this little boy. This is them. I can see you, right? Exactly. Get down. Bro. I can see you. I know that you know better. And that's how you about to play? Okay. Watch this. Watch this. How much time? I got 2 minutes for you. I protect myself by pretending I don't care. Protect yourself from what? Protect yourself from what? From what? That shadow. What's happening? Oh my gosh. Somebody is harboring a monster. No. Somebody is harboring a overload of emotions. They are. Yup. They are. This is like somebody that would go out every day of the week, every night or whatever, just to avoid being alone, just to avoid the silence, just to avoid. I'm hearing themselves think, because if they think, they'll remember. Do you remember? I'm sorry, I could be a Virgo. I don't know, man. Somebody don't want to remember. They don't want to. The Two of Swords. They don't want to think about it. They don't want to remember. I'm hearing, I just don't want to know. I don't know. That's a gospel song, or that's a gospel song. I just don't want to know. I don't know the... I just don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Does anybody know the gospel song? Miss Lexi trying to type that shit. Oh, let me see. This is where I originally heard it at. Taraji P. and them. Is this it? Yeah, that's the song for sure. They just don't want to know. I feel like this is a lot of wisdom that came by way of a lot of trauma. I'm picking up on PTSD that somebody does not want to think about, like, you know, a vet or, you know, something of that nature, you know. So anything to distract. All right, last two cards. The Nine of Wands and the Chariot. This person, I don't know what to tell you. Like, they're coming over to you because they want to heal and they want to reconcile. But even when they come over to you, there is going... I'm picking up on, like, fighting tooth and nail. There is still going to be this aspect of themselves that are blocked, that's blocked, because they feel the need to protect. I don't know. I'm just picking up on how somebody, like, I'm picking up on a vet, you know, and how they could have been out of the, you know, they could have been out of the army or out of whatever for 5, 10, 15 years, but they still, you know, don't eat with their back to the door. There's still certain things about them where they feel like they have to protect themselves. Even if there isn't a direct threat, they're always on go, you know. Certain things that they experience and certain things that they've seen is just change your mind. You feel me? Oh my motherfucking God, when I tell you, they don't want to think about that shit. Let me go somewhere. I'm done, Leo. The Tower. I'm done. It was something. Okay. If you need to book me for a more personal, private, in-depth reading, please be sure to use the link that's in my bio. All of my private readings are done within 24 hours of booking. 24 hours of booking. Uh-oh. Please pick up yourself. After Leo at 40 minutes. Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Whether you be a Taurus or you are cross-watching for a Taurus, please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me. Like the video, like the video, like the video for me. Let's see what their true feelings, what's their true feelings, what's their true emotions here. Abandoned. Left out, walked away in pain. This could have been you, this could have been them, but somebody feels abandoned. Oh, y'all was going through it. Somebody walked out in the heat of the moment, or, you know, tensions were already high, and somebody abandoned a relationship and connection as opposed to healing or, you know, staying through the storm, essentially. We have new beginning. I keep saying exhaustion. We have new beginning here. Beginnings. Try again, a new direction, and start over. Alright. After leaving, after walking away, Taurus, somebody could be wanting a new beginning here. Needing time to really find themselves. Needing time to really put the pieces back together, and wanting to reconcile. Clarify breaking point, please. Confession and new beginning. memories. All right, so somebody is finally in a space and place where they're ready to talk about what transpired between the two of y'all. I feel like this person is ready to have a new beginning in this relationship and connection. They don't want to give up on all y'all have, or they still feel like there's something there to hold on to, something there to rekindle. So you can expect some communication, or expect someone to be coming around to you pretty soon to talk about all of this. Clarify, abandon. You internalize everything as criticism. You can't heal what you refuse to feel. Okay. You telling if you were talking to this person about healing, if you were talking to this person about, finally letting go or something of that nature, this could have been, they could have took it as like you telling them that they weren't good enough for you, or that, you weren't going to put up with this, or like, I don't know, instead of this person seeing what you were trying to tell them as a positive, they saw it as a negative, like, this could just be two different love languages or something said in the heat of the moment. Loving you has changed the way I love myself. I feel like when it was first said, or when you guys had this heated discussion and so on and so forth, somebody may definitely have taken something the wrong way, or something that they were already kind of insecure about. Whatever happened between the two of y'all really kind of just pushed this person over the edge. But I feel like after a time of really being able to come back to themselves and kind of ground, or think about the situation, maybe they can see something from your perspective in a way. Maybe it was, I'm hearing it's not what was said, it was just how it was said. They kind of threw somebody for a loop. But yeah. Friend, confessions, and memories, please. Silence feels like abandonment to me. I carry resentment instead of speaking up. And then when they do speak up, it's this big, huge explosion, which makes someone feel like, oh, okay, well, if this is the case, you must not actually want to be together in a relationship. I don't know. Instead of someone being able to, I don't know how to receive love without suspicion, yes. Instead of someone being able to sit down and have the heart-to-heart conversation and say the hard things and, essentially move past the energy, once someone says something to them, they take it as harsh criticism, and then they feel as if, okay, well, if you're unwilling to accept me, we must not be compatible, or you must be telling me that you don't love me, or whatever the case may be, as opposed to them taking heed of what's being said so that they can better themselves. They automatically, oh, you're tearing me down because you don't want to be in a relationship and a connection with me, not because you actually have my best interest at heart and you want me to grow. So definitely has to be a change in the way that, just for, if you really wish for your point to get across, if you really wish for forward progress and forward movement, there's going to have to be heart-to-heart conversations and not letting things build up until it gets to this point, especially if you're expecting someone to do something that you aren't actually asking them to do, and so on and so forth. The Five of Wands is out here. What's happening? You internalize everything as criticism. Clarify that, please. Damn. The Seven of Swords. This is like paranoia. I'm picking up on paranoid. You can't heal what you refuse to feel. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, I truly feel like someone did have someone's best interest at heart. Unfortunately, because, like I said, I feel like it's how someone said something. Things just kind of took a turn. The moon was already out here. Somebody was already holding on to something. Somebody was already letting something slide without actually talking to their significant other about it. So this whole thing just kind of, I won't say it was blown out of proportion, but it does feel like it was blown out of proportion. Like I said, there is going to be someone wanting to come back around to potentially reconcile and talk about this whole thing. Silence feels like abandonment to me. The Five of Swords. So when both parties were in the heat of the moment expressing whatever it is that needed to be expressed, addressing the elephant in the room, somebody ran. This whole entire situation triggered their fight or flights, and they ran. But they did ultimately hear what you said, and they thought about what was said, and they do want to come back around to potentially reconcile after leaving. Somebody could be a Virgo. I don't know how to receive love without suspicion. Somebody don't know how to receive tough love and trust and believe that people actually have their best interest at heart and isn't steering them wrong. The Eight of Cups. And somebody has a hard time believing other people's guidance, other people's directions, other people's, so used to relying on their own self or whatever the case may be. It's hard for them to believe that somebody actually knows better. I'm hearing knows them better than they know themselves. So, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot better. I don't know. The King of Swords. I'm picking up on someone only being able to see what's right in front of them, and someone actually seeing the bigger picture again. Scorpio could be of significance. This energy kind of came out for Scorpio as well. That bigger picture energy. Obviously, maybe some Sag too. But thank you, Taurus. If you need to book me for a more personal, private, in-depth reading, please be sure to use the link that's in my bio. All of my private readings are done within 24 hours of booking. Thank you very much. Hello, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Whether you be a Pisces or you are cross-watching for a Pisces, please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. Whether you be a Pisces or you are cross-watching for a Pisces, please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me. Like the video. Alright, Pisces. Got a little too hot. I had to dip off and come back to you. But we are here. Let's see what their true emotions are. What are their true feelings? What are their true emotions? What's that? Let's see. Oh, we have silence. It says frozen, no words, and stone walls. Some of you guys could not be talking to your significant other at this time or something of that nature. They could, be giving you the cold shoulder, not talking to you, could have ghosted you. What happened here? What are this person's true feelings and true emotions towards Pisces? Oh, we got family out here. Something to do with someone's family or family drama could be of significance. They could be taking care of other things in our life. If you and your significant other are going through something at this time, I'm just picking up that their focus could be outside of this relationship and connection. It could be on something else. But whatever it's on, I don't think, hold on. I don't think, I don't know if somebody's not talking to their family, or I don't know if, somebody is going out of their way to overextend themselves to family that don't need it. Okay, don't need it, don't need help, don't need this, don't need that. There's something here about trying to be two places at one time. Clarify silence. What's this about? You have taught me so much. Family. I never met anyone like you. You are perfect. All right. I feel like this could have to do with someone setting boundaries with their family, or at least walking away from relationships and connections that don't serve them. I feel like the more in love, or the deeper in love someone falls with you, the easier it is for them to see the difference in the other relationships and the connections that they have. You know, it's never good to compare relationships, but they're definitely comparing some relationships and connections. Like, something ain't adding up. I'm fucking telling you. I can't love you until I heal my childhood wounds. And this could have to do with their family. Something could have, I don't know. Something could have happened here. You make me feel things no one else can. It's hard for me to admit my feelings for you. We have this here with love. Your goals make me feel insecure. All right. This person definitely has some past trauma and whatnot that they still have to deal with outside of this relationship and connection. And if you don't have this baggage, or if you are a little bit further ahead or further along, then this person that is the reason why it's so hard for them to admit their feelings for you. Somebody doesn't want to get their hopes up when it comes to this relationship and connection, because there is a distance and like placements, I guess you could say. They really want to focus on not bringing no baggage, or making sure that they aren't holding on to any baggage that is making this process just longer and harder than what it has to be. You know, this is like somebody desperately wanting to get out of the quicksand, but the more they fight with it, the deeper they get into it. And it's because I feel like it's not them running from the energy. It's them understanding that whatever this is essentially is a part of them. You know, this is a level of acceptance that has to happen here, so that someone can gain the necessary wisdom that they need from the entire situation, about how to navigate this energy, about how to navigate the world after healing, after, you know, accepting, like we talked about, and so on and so forth. Whew. So them getting out of it and walking away from it isn't just quite gonna do it. Like, someone has to actually see something. I'm picking up on someone having to go through a full death and rebirth, as opposed to a tower moment. You know, a tower moment you essentially can move past, and I feel like a death and rebirth really does require you to go within internally. Like, I'm picking up on, like, as the seasons change and every single leaf off of the tree is going to fall. Every single leaf. You know, so family tree. The Four of Pentacles is out here. What you have invested in this person here, Pisces. Oh my gosh, did I set my timer? Okay, great. I was about to say. What you have invested into this person here, Pisces, is truly priceless energy. You know, you have given this person something that I feel is priceless, as opposed to maybe a lot of their other relationships and connections being transactional, or, you know, not holding as much weight, as much depth as it could. It's like I'm picking up on this purposefully withholding. Like, why? I don't know. I'm picking up on someone asking, why bread and butter? Why can't I have the bread and the butter? Okay, why do I have to choose between one or the other? Somebody could have grew up in like split households or something like that. Or, yeah, I'm just picking up on split households. Like, two parents living in two different spaces and places. And this, damn, I can't talk. What the hell? Oh, wow, I don't know what the hell just happened. Oh, hold on. Okay, my daughter had just came in, but let's see. It says, I never met anyone like you. You are perfect. The Wheel of Fortune. Someone is ready to surrender whatever energy has been holding them back. Regardless of, I'm picking up on like a subconscious thing. Something was deeply subconsciously rooted in someone that they really had to come to terms with. before they could actually move forward in this relationship and connection the way that they would, the way that they want to and need to, for it to actually be sustainable, and so on and so forth. All right, because I got 47 seconds left for you. I can't love you until I heal my childhood trauma. And the good part about it is, as you can see, this man is in a closet. They're focusing on that. They're not running from it, but they're actually focusing on it. They're actually embracing it. And you make me feel things no one else can. Temperance, and this is their ability to overcome their own personal, I feel like you could really encourage this person, or you could really speak life into this person, or maybe they feel this energy when they're just around you, but it has a lot to do with being able to overcome, being able to, like, being resilient throughout your trials and endeavors that you experience in life, and not letting them hold you back, but making the best of it. The Ace of Wands is out here, like, essentially to bring purpose to everything that you are doing. Try to bring purpose to everything that you are doing, in a way, and it allows you to make a lot more meaningful decisions, things that are based off of things that are close to you, based off of things that you genuinely care about. So beautiful. Ladies, take off your wet clothes. Yeah, hang one side of the tub. Pisces, thank you so much for allowing me in your energy at this time. If you need to book me for a more personal, private, in-depth reading, please be sure to use the link that's in my bio. All of my private readings are done within 24 hours of booking. With these old roads being able to close in this person's life, it really does give them the opportunity to let new roads open up, new pathways open up for them. Ones that'll be a lot more significant. That's the Queen of Cups. All right, Pisces. Let's see who's next. Let's see who's next. After Pisces, we have Cancer. Okay, Cancer is at 10:30. Hello, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Whether you be a Cancer or you are cross-watching for a Cancer, please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me. See what we have here. Cancer, what's your vibe? What's your deal? Oh, we have healing. This person's true feelings, this person's true emotions, they want to heal something here with you. They want to heal. Ooh, that's amazing. It's your soulmate. It's your soulmate. Okay, someone that you share a deep, loving connection with. They want to heal something here. Release anything that could be holding y'all back or keeping y'all apart in a way, and having a new beginning. Okay, and definitely not looking to give up on this. I feel like they're willing to walk away from anything that could be blocking this or stopping this, but I don't think someone's throwing in the towel here. Exactly. We have faith, trust, hope, and belief. I'm hearing I stay because I feel we have faith to heal our relationship. Okay, so this is a soulmate, a past life soulmate that you are currently in a relationship and a connection with. I feel like this, maybe in a past life you guys actually did walk away from each other, but in this lifetime, I'm not seeing that happening. Can you see the sun? The sun. Okay. Yeah, we have attraction here. Attraction, spark, and curiosity. And projection. Let's see what's happening here, Cancer. Oh. Clarify healing, please. Soulmate, your confidence turns me on. No one compares to you. If there's a question of my love, you got it. It don't belong to anyone. It says you are the one that got away. This isn't a past life. I really feel like in a past life, you was the one that got away. In this lifetime, somebody is willing to do whatever it takes, you know, to keep this relationship and connection. I need your trust and reassurance. Listen, somebody's soul is ready to have another go. What's up, baby?
I think Scarlett went out the house.
All right, Cancer. Let's see. Clarify past life. Huh? I pushed you away. Not in this lifetime. Not in this lifetime. Somebody was a Pisces in the last lifetime, or you could be a Pisces, because I'm hearing Erykah Badu say, I guess I'll see you next lifetime, because they came back around and they found you in this lifetime. And this time they're ready to make it, they're willing to make it happen. I'm hearing, and we're going to make it work. That's probably, and we're going to make it work. Oh. Verify attraction, please. Attraction. I detach when emotions overwhelm me. Okay, so this is definitely a shift from a karmic pattern that was happening in y'all's soul connection that is shifting in this lifetime. That I can only imagine how I'm here, like how much gratitude you'll feel from this shift. It will feel very refreshing, I suspect, I suppose. Somebody, okay, let's see. No one compares to you. Oh, damn. The Judgment out here, the Four of Swords out here, the Knight of Wands is out here. Somebody could have, you know, had their fair share in some way, shape, or form of lovers, but nobody that they ever felt they wanted to take their relationship into a higher level of commitment. Nobody that made them feel like, you know, I'll walk away from whatever I need to walk away from in order for me to pursue and have a relationship and a connection with this person. Nobody, where they actually were talking to the Almighty Most High Divine God and trusting that you were putting forth just as much, or you were willing to do whatever it took just as they are willing to do whatever it takes. They never invested this much into a person. You know, it's always been real touch and go, or real flighty with the Knight of Wands here. Graham,
Yes.
why are you walking? Go upstairs and find you a shirt.
Can't find it.
Find one. Your confidence turns me on. Clarify that, please. The King of Cups. What is it? Give me a second, y'all. All right, Cancer, my bad. I am back. We have the King of Cups here. I feel like in this lifetime, somebody is fully into it. You know, they're fully into it. Let's see. The Hierophant. And this time, their emotions are fully in it. You know, in this lifetime, they are ready and willing, like I said, to do the right thing. They're ready to step up and be who they need to be, or do what they need to do to stay in position with this relationship and connection, to stay in alignment. Okay, you are the one that got away. The Ten of Cups. Past lifetime, y'all could have had the opportunity to do this, but it didn't go as planned, and the opportunity is now coming around again for you guys to share the same, you know, for you guys to have the same opportunity again. I need your trust and reassurance. The Hangman. I'm hearing something is it's only a matter of time, or something's just going to take time. This could be establishing this relationship and connection, you know, really putting things into swing, or really getting into getting into the groove, but getting into the swing of things. Especially as they unlearn and, you know, relearn. I detached when emotions overwhelmed me. And the Nine of Cups. Now I feel like this person wants nothing more than to like go through the ups and downs in y'all's relationships and connections, you know, not just when it's good, but also when it's bad, also when they don't have the answers, also when, you know, it's not so easy. Because you have 9 Cups here, which is all about wish fulfillment, and then you have the 9 of Swords, which is all about stress, depression, worry, fear, and everything else in between. You know? There's someone, I'm hearing wedding vows, for richer or for poorer, and sickness and health, and everything in between. Cancer, thank you so much for allowing me in your energy. If you need to book me for a more personal, private, in-depth reading, please be sure to use the link that's in my bio. All of my private readings are done within 24 hours of booking. Okay. My bad. There's a lot happening in my house right now. My kids just came back home. Ooh. We are getting started at 19:30. Oh, my times for these are going to be a bit off because it's my second video. It's not one full video. But who's going? Capricorn. Oh, hello Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Whether you be a Capricorn or you are cross-watching for a Capricorn, please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me. Darn it. That rubber band kind of messed that card up. Okay. Let's see what their true feelings, let's see what their true emotions are for you, Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn, it says only you, devoted, attached, and crave. And releasing. If there were any other options, if someone was, you know, I feel like if there were any other options that this person was entertaining, or if there were any other, you know, things that they were still holding on to, they've let them go. They've walked away from anyone that isn't you. Okay, so you was living in somebody's head rent free, Capricorn. You are living in someone's head rent free. Oh, we have a snake out here? Why? What is that for? Who is that? Why do I feel like there was someone in this person? Why do I feel like there's a third party watching you, Capricorn? I'm about to say, why do I feel like this person walking away from someone is causing them to, you know, why them and not me? Why them and not me? What about them? There's somebody over here that's in the cut that really thought that it was going to be them, Capricorn, but somebody chose you. Yup. I am telling you. I'm telling you, Capricorn. I'm telling you. Somebody could have been, you know, playing the field, had options, were exploring until they were ready to settle down. And it's a third party that's watching you for sure. It's a third party that could have known that you guys were, that y'all relationship was getting more serious, and they were trying to do whatever they could to like get this person to choose them, like real pick-me energy, but they still chose you. They still chose you here. Clarify only you, releasing and thinking. Ooh. It's hard for me to let you lead when I feel weak. I'm planning a future for us. We have this here. Only you. Nobody else gets that, but you. Releasing, letting go, and moving on and walking away. My love is simple. You make it hard. It's hard for me to let you lead when I feel weak. This person is, I don't know if they're not used to having their match. I'm not sure if they're not used to, you know, there's something here about this relationship and connection that they just aren't used to, but they are willing to, you know, try. You know, they're willing to try. They're willing to do whatever it takes. With the snake, I want to feel you in my arms, but there is somebody over here. There's a third party over here that is, listen, man. There's a third party over here that is, woo, honey. Woo, child. Woo, chile. They want, okay. They want this person still. Clarified pride and conflicted. In this love, I have both passion and peace. That's new. Love felt unsafe long. So this is somebody that they could have been connected to. Okay. This could have been somebody that has been on their roster longer than you have been on their roster. And then you came in and changed the whole game up. I changed the game for you. See what it do. Can I be for real? This is how I feel. I'm in need of love. All right, that's what it's giving. Like, somebody said, so how come when they come around, you start getting all lovey-dovey, you want to be all booed the fuck up? Somebody feel like all their hard work. Why? And this is just how deep somebody is in the energy, because we're not even tapping into the person, their true feelings for you. We're tapping into the third party. The third party this is what it feels like. Like, the third party's energy could very much well be overpowering even their energy. What is happening? The Two of Cups is out here. The Nine of Swords. Somebody, yeah. This is really giving the effect that that your love connection is having on someone else. This is not their true feelings and emotions for you, Capricorn. So if that's what you're looking for, go to yesterday or check back tomorrow. Might have a little bit better luck, but this third party energy is the energy that's actually coming out. Somebody connecting with you, or somebody, you know, willing to change for you is what really has somebody's gears grinded. It's really grinding somebody's gears. They can't seem to, I don't know, I feel like somebody, like they did all that they could, Ace of Wands. I did everything, like somebody literally did everything and still couldn't get this person to like see them, choose them, pick them. What is it, Graham? I ain't been down here 5 minutes. What is it?
My dumplings.
Graham, please go upstairs. When I'm done this, I will make your dumplings. I ain't been down here 5 minutes.
I'm gonna do snack.
What snack is that going to be? Are you actually hungry, or you just bored?
Hungry.
Girl. Let's see what else we have here, Capricorn. The Lovers. They just can't get over them doing everything and still not being chosen, still not being picked here. Clarify price. I mean, not price, pride. Pride. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Damn. Love felt unsafe long before this relationship began. So their relationship and connection was already on rocky terms, or never really had a title, or no real conversation was ever had about it going somewhere in the future. Someone just automatically assumed the more time they spent with somebody, that would be enough. You know, time would tell, or time would be a justifiable reason, or whatever the case may be, but it wasn't. You know, when it all boiled down to it, somebody seemed to like pick you last minute energy. Somebody feels cheated. I'm tell you that right now, Capricorn. Judgment. They feel cheated. They feel like they built somebody up just for you to come over and take them. The Empress and the Tower. Graham, what snacks do you have? The Three of Cups. Let me see this. Somebody is definitely, you know, contemplating third wheeling. I'm gonna be honest. They're definitely, but we have only you over here, so I don't think that it's gonna work. But there's somebody that's willing to do whatever it takes to remain, to continue to have a role in this person's life. Five of Wands. They're not giving up without a fight, and they're willing to be the third wheel if that's what it takes. If that's what it takes, you know, for them to have a chance at this relationship and connection. Somebody will wait around forever and ever and ever trying to prove somebody or prove that they are a better pick than you. That sucks. Capricorn, thank you for allowing me in your energy. If you need to book me for a more personal, private, in-depth reading, please be sure to use the link that's in my bio. All of my private readings are done within 24 hours of booking. That's crazy. Like, you gotta find you something better to do. Book it. They do feel cheated though. Like, how dare you? How dare you? After all I did, somebody said thank you kindly. I asked you to do that, but I'm appreciative of what you did. Sayonara. All right. Aquarius is next. Alrighty. Hello. Oh, I'll give it a second. Okay. Oh. Hello, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Whether you be an Aquarius or you are cross-watching for an Aquarius, please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me. Let's see, Aquarius. What are their true feelings? What are their true emotions for you at this time? Oh, we got heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and messed up. Somebody don't know how they feel, or they're blocking all. They're blocking it. If they do know, they're blocking it out. Why? What's happening with that? What's the deal with that? Supportive, encouraging. What? What is this? Somebody wants you to, I don't know, somebody wants you to hurt like they are hurting in some way, shape, or form. Somebody does not, this person claims to have love for you, but the tit for tat or petty games that they're playing is showing me that it's not love at all, actually. You know, there's somebody out here that's purposefully blocking off their emotions, that's purposefully going without loving you the way that they usually would or the way that they could, because their heart is broken. I'm hearing hurt people, and I just feel like, you know, this is one of those scenarios. I really don't like that saying, honestly, because but that's what it's giving. Hurt people. They're hurting, so they want you to hurt. They're purposefully withholding. And it's not that it's like I gotta save something for me, because they're not even doing it with that intention. They're doing it with the intention of specifically hurting you, not with holding on to the little bit that they have left. And that's why I don't really like that hurt people bullshit. But anywho, no, you did that shit because you wanted to do it, not because you was the fuck hurt. That's all that I'm saying. Like, let's call a spade a spade. Rejection. There is somebody out here that wants you to hurt, Aquarius. They are in pain or heartbroken and destroyed about whatever transpired between the two of y'all, and their true feelings are they're purposefully withholding, or they're purposefully, you know, blocking up their emotions, because look at this. Oh man, fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, and fantasize. Somebody must have thought shit was sweet until that all came raining down. What's happening? Clarify all of this. What is their beef with Aquarius, and why are they so hell-bent on, you know, breaking some type of illusion for them, or, you know, just not doing what they need to do, just not showing up in a loving, compassionate way? Well, what's the deal with this person? Heart fog, clarify. Supportive and broken. Heart fog, we have you invalidate emotions you don't understand. You mean the emotions that you're purposefully going out of your way to hold back, to withhold? Of course. I don't have anything left to give. This is cap, bro. Because if you didn't have anything left to give, you wouldn't be spewing negativity, correct? Exactly. Exactly. You wouldn't be purposefully if you didn't have... No. No, 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 no. I'm not hearing it. Clarify broken and rejection. I avoid conversations that make me take accountability. Exactly. Exactly. All you want to do is point the finger, point the finger, point the finger, point the finger about what somebody else is doing and how that's affecting, or how that's, you know, causing you to react in a certain type of way. Like somebody's doing something to you, but in all actuality, you're doing it. I love how you're always willing to try something new. I regret the decisions I've made. I want to make this right. I feel like somebody is used to being petty about something, or they're just, you know, Clarify fantasy. My distance isn't rejection. I'm protecting you. Right. It's a cap. They're doing it because they want to hurt you. They're doing it because they want to hurt you. They're not protecting you. They want you to hurt just like they hurt. And then it's like somebody throwing stones and hiding their hand and so on and so forth. No, no, no. You invalidate emotions you don't understand. Clarify. What emotions aren't being understood exactly with this blocked emotions? I'm sorry, heart fog. What is this? The star. This is somebody wanting you to validate their reasoning. Oh, I'm hurting, and what about me? Just because you're going through something, that does not give you a that does not give you a justifiable reason for you to go around acting shitty to other people. That's an excuse. That is an excuse. Somebody wants you to excuse their behavior because for whatever reason. But in all actuality, the only reason that they're acting like this is because they're trying to get a reaction out of you. They're claiming that what's being done to them is a direct reflection or a reaction to how they are acting, but it's actually the opposite way around. How they're reacting. All of this when you could just speak up, say your piece. All of this passive aggressive energy is all of this beating around the bush. You know what I'm seeing? Cameron Diaz and Bad Teacher, and the teacher was just, no, don't get me wrong, Cameron Diaz was definitely doing some shit. But the teacher was just going out of her way trying to find. If you guys have ever seen Bad Teacher, I'm about to show you on the cover of it. But the teacher was just, or Freedom Riders. If you ain't seen Bad Teacher, then you had to have seen Freedom Riders, where she was doing everything that she could to provide a better education or a better, you know, scholastic year for her students. And you had this lady that was going out of her way for no reason. Bitch, you're weird. You're weird as hell. Matter of fact, I avoid conversations that make me take accountability. What's my time with you? All right, cool. The Five of Wands. They would rather... This is somebody that, like I said, keep throwing stones and hiding their hand. You know, this is somebody that'll keep poking the bear, and then when the bear turn around and attack your ass, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what happened. You knew exactly what you are. You know, somebody... This is Six Wands. Somebody has every intention of not only just projecting, but transferring some type of negative energy from them to you. Does this have anything to do with Aquarius? Anything at all to do with Aquarius? Did Aquarius do anything at all I'm not even saying this by way of justification. I'm just saying this by way of what the fuck is your problem? The Emperor, or they mad. Oh, you big mad. You wanna argue. I can't argue with you. You mad. It's nothing. It's really nothing. And the fact that it's nothing to you is everything to this person. And this is like, you know, somebody that wants your undivided attention. And this is the only way they can go about getting it is by, you know, I'm seeing Madam C.J. Walker, where she was at a very important meeting for her, you know, company. She was meeting with some investors, and her husband had came in and just made a spectacle of the entire ordeal, of the entire business meeting. And it's only because she had something going that he didn't have. If I'm not mistaken, he was basically talking about how he owned some type of shares or, you know, part ownership of the company because he was her husband, but he wasn't doing a goddamn thing for the company. There's just something here about, I think somebody's jealous about the position that you are in, or about the where you are going. You know, so much so that they're turning absolutely nothing into something because they want to feel like they're winning at something, even if it's just being petty or having an argument or causing you some type of distress. This is a fucking trial, extremely immature, dumb. Oh my God, Aquarius. We have the Empress and the Emperor together. You gonna have to get away from this person. They can't handle that. No one man should have all that power. They can't handle that, Aquarius. You are in a prime, or you are stepping into a prime aspect of your life, primal, and you have a leech. You have a leech on you that doesn't really want you to reach full potential, or doesn't want you to really grow. I'm hearing they want you to grow, just not past them. But I feel like y'all was never on the same level. Hence why they was leeching off of you to begin with. Idiot. Man. It says, I regret the decisions I made. I want to make this right. The Seven of Cups is out here with this. They're realizing that nobody compares to you. And if they ever wish to have a significant lover, you would probably be their best bet, their best shot at having, I'm hearing like the highest quality of love, I guess you could say. With this Emperor and the Empress and the Star, you know, you are 10s across the fucking board. The lovers, this my best bet. I guess I can do right. I don't like this energy. This is like, they don't really want it. They only want it because they know that this is the best they ever gonna get. Not because they actually want to do right by it and they appreciate it, and you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's so ungrateful. Like, bitch, I'm sorry. I just keep seeing the lady from Freedom Riders, where she was going out of her way, so much so that the principal could even anticipate when she was about to come in and talk some shit. the principal could anticipate when she was going to come in. You feel what I'm saying? Like, are you cool? What is really your problem? What is your real beef? Just jealous and envious and all that. Where? And you see the difference in the energy? Somebody smooth, clean, laid back, professional. Somebody dirty. I don't know. There's just somebody here that feels like, why do you, like, you don't need me, so I'm not about to do this, I'm not about to do that, I'm not about to blah 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 blah. You got it all figured out. Sure do. If you want to excuse yourself, goodbye. We're not about to beg you to be here. You know how many people begging to get over here? You think we about to beg you to be here? Bitch, get your ass on. I'm sorry. Who's next? Who's next? Virgo. People be getting too big for their britches. Too big for their britches. Hello Virgo, thank you so much for watching this reading. Whether you be a Virgo or you are cross-watching for a Virgo, please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me. Like the video for me, Virgo. Let's see. What are their true feelings? What are their true emotions for you at this time? Ooh. Because why did I, well, we have conflict out here, clashing differences and incompatibility. Damn. Somebody said, I don't know, somebody's true feelings right now is that you guys are incompatible and that they should be exploring options. Okay, what's happening? Nah, motherfucker. Somebody, I don't trust it. Somebody, was this conflict organic or did they start it so they could purposefully go cheat? No. That was too quick. You ain't even, no, I don't trust this at all. Was this conflict organic? No, you was a rotten ass. Rotten. Somebody is rotten. They purposefully did something so that they can go do something. Somebody manipulated a manipulator. They be causing problems and conflict so that they give them an excuse to go out and do dirt. And then when they come back home with fleas and shit, ugh. Verified single. Oh my gosh. Somebody saw somebody and they said, I got to have that. I got to have that. So what did they do? Take bricks away from the very foundation that they is over here saying, no. Taking bricks away. You idiot. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Free will, they say. Free will. People have free will and they use it in the most darndest ways. You got a situation over here that you are actually, that's good for you. This is the 80-20 rule. And you let a 20, a dime piece, I don't know. Oh man. A 20-piece nugget come around and jeopardize it. I fear instability, so I try to control everything. Single. Revisiting the past. Feel safer than the unknown future, so they double back to an old thing that they used to chop it up with back in the day. Chopped cheese. What's up? You just had your snack. What you back in here for? No, I don't. Go that way. I will call you. You don't have to come to me because I will call you when it's ready. I don't need you to do that. Excuse me? What? Go that way. When it's ready, I will call you. You're not hungry. You are bored. Go read a book. Go find you something to do before I give you something to do. Of all of the books that you can read. Have a ball, kid. All right. Let's see what we have. Clarify foundation. Sorry, Virgo, my bad. I will do anything for another chance with you. Man, oh man. You used my vulnerability again. We have this here with beauty. So they say a shoulder to cry on. There's something here about, oh, you know what he said? You make me want to leave the one I'm with to start a new relationship with you. See what you do. He went on to say, you were like my best friend. The one I used to run and talk to when me and my girl was having problems. She used to say it'll be okay, suggest little nice things I should do. But when I go home and I lay my head down, all I seem to think about is you. And now you make me wanna. That's what this. Yo. Said when me and my girl was having problems, somebody used to suggest little things that they could do to get back on track. Whole time they plotting in the corner, looking for an opening. Then want to talk about you use my vulnerability against me. No, you knew what you was doing when you went over there being vulnerable. Get your ass out of here. They are. Let's see. Conflict. I fear instability, so I try to control everything. The page of Pentacles. Wow. I could say that I'm not surprised, right? Because they would have found any reason. They would have found any reason if they really wanted to do this. So they would have found any reason to do it. But this is like somebody said, I was working late. I don't know. I'm just picking up on somebody basically saying that they were out doing something to help better themselves, to help better their family, to help progress, or do this or do that. But in all actuality, they was out doing the exact opposite. They were out doing the exact opposite. Oh, I'm going to school and I'm training for a job and I was working late and just all of these lies. Revisiting the past feels safer than the unknown future. Somebody got cold feet. They went and did something they can't come back from, or they went and did something that won't allow them to rest peacefully. There ain't no rest for the wicked. The Justice card is out here. It says, my inner child feels safe with you. So when they're not going to be at peace until until something comes to light. I feel someone's not going to be at peace. This is like a I don't know, like a child trying to hold a secret. A child trying to hold a secret. There's something here about you know this person too well, or you know when something's off with this person. I will do anything for another chance with you. The Four of Cups. Some of you guys are not. I don't know if you know or not, but I can see that you guys are not wanting to begin rebuilding this foundation. Not right now, or just not yet. Yeah, the moon is out here because of whatever this is. I'm hearing Whitney when she said, you and your boys been out to eat. If three of y'all we now. There's something like that. I found your credit card receipt. There's something here about the telltale signs are there. The moon is here. I'm hearing when you go looking for something, you're gonna find exactly what you're looking for. But I don't know if somebody was looking for something or not. Oh my gosh, they weren't even looking for it. They were not even looking for it. The Three of Swords is out here. The Three of Swords is out here. I'm hearing somebody's. I'm hearing someone. I'm seeing something messy. Like, hey, I was just calling to tell such and such and such that they left this at my house. Did they want me to drop it off, or was they gonna come pick it up? But this is at the time that they're saying this. This is the time that somebody told them that they were supposed to be out working. They were supposed to be out doing this. They were supposed to be out doing that. Something about this is not matching up. And I truly think it has to do with this. It has to do with this woman. With the moon here. It's not giving Barbara Dish or Shirley. It's just giving. I don't know. Somebody knew. I feel like somebody knew exactly what they was doing when they did that shit. Oh, I just keep hearing James. James left his tool bag over here, girl. Such and such and such. Left there. Why am I seeing Avon products? Left their catalog, left their booklet, left their something over here. And I was wondering if they wanted me to bring it back over to them, or if they wanted to pick it up. Oh, you can drop it off, or I'll be over to pick it up. Somebody did something purposefully. I'm telling you. Oh, I know how I'm gonna get him. Anywho, Virgo, if you need to book me for a more personal, private, in-depth reading, please be sure to use the link that's in my bio. That's in the description of this video. My bad. All of my private readings are done within 24 hours of booking. 24 hours of booking, Virgo. Okay. I found your credit card receipt. It's not right, but it's okay. Alright, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Gemini. Hello, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Whether you be a Gemini or you are cross-watching for a Gemini, Please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me, Gemini. Let's see what's your vibes. What's your deal here? What's happening here with Gemini spirit? What are this person's true feelings? What are this person's true emotions at this time for Gemini? Celebration, okay. You have reunion, milestone, and joy. That's always good to see. Some of you guys could be celebrating at this time. I'm seeing somebody at a cookout. Okay, I'm seeing somebody with water balloons and all types of water gun, super soaker, and water balloons. Stuff like that could be of significance. Oh, we got clinging out here. Clingy, holding on, obsessing, and spying. Abundance. If everything is looking good, Gemini, money looking good, you know, y'all happy and all of that, why is somebody so damn clingy? What is this clingy here for? Not that you're, your significant other, but clingy is a little bit like, hold on now, back up off me. Depth. It says awareness, importance, and value. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, and lost soul. I feel like someone expects perfectionism from themselves, and because of this, I'm hearing every little step I take, like every little step, I feel like this is someone that does need a bit of reassurance from you about you wanting this relationship and connection as much as they want the relationship and connection. Even though everything could be on the up and up, this person is clingy towards you or towards the connection because of the mistakes, because naturally, I'm literally hearing, we've been together so long, I don't know when we lost the love. And this is someone that doesn't want that to happen. They don't want to be together so long and lose the love. They want to, know that you're always going to have some type of, genuine, passionate love connection here, Gemini. I truly feel there's someone here that wants, that, I don't know, like they want to just present, active, I'm hearing, I captured divine masculine energy. All right, so overall, there is somebody here. The reason why they seem to be clingy, whether you be masculine or this divine masculine is clingy toward you, it's because they don't want to look up one day and not recognize you, or vice versa, you not recognize them. As you guys grow older, as time begins to wind, and you guys grow deeper into y'all's love connection, there's somebody that still wants to know everything about you, or is always, just making sure that they haven't missed nothing. Like, they don't want to miss anything about this relationship and connection, about you. Like, there ain't shit that you can tell me about my person that I don't already know. Like, talk about knowing somebody like the back of your hand or something of that nature. All right, clarify celebration. I want loyalty, but emotional safety scares me, right? And I feel like they do have emotional safety here with you, but there is a part of them that still fears that somewhere along the lines that you guys will fall out of love, and they don't want that. So this is somebody that's really attentive and making sure that, like, you still love me, right? We're still cool, right? I don't know. There's just something here about just always checking in and making sure that they haven't missed anything, that I didn't forget no anniversaries, no birthdays, no this, no that, no nothing, right? We cool? Cool. I don't know. The relationship is really good, and I feel like there is someone waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it has yet to happen. My love languages are different from yours, and they're not gonna let it happen either. Like, they're not gonna let the other shoe drop. Actually, I'm gonna make sure that I do everything in my power to make sure that other shoe don't never come down. Oh, abundance. This love feels safe to grow old in. And as we said, we've been together so long, I don't know when we lost the love, but they have no intention of losing it at all. I'm hearing, I had to see if I still got it. No, they're gonna make sure that they still they're gonna make sure. Somebody's dreams could be of significance. I told you the truth, you just couldn't handle it. Mistakes in divine masculine. Be patient with me while I heal my patterns. I stay silent because my words get twisted. So this could have a lot to do with this person healing their abandonment, their perfectionism, their, healing whatever wounds they have, so that it doesn't come in and it doesn't jeopardize the relationship and connection that you guys share together. But I don't think someone means this from, like, obviously. I don't think they have malice intentions throughout this entire thing. I can just see someone has like this anxious attachment style type of thing, like all right, it doesn't really feel like abandoned. It just feels like, it doesn't feel like abandonment wounds. It feels like anxious attachment style. Let me see if I can see if there's a difference. What's the difference between the two? An anxious attachment style is an insecure attachment pattern rooted in fear of abandonment and deep craving for emotional intimacy. And this says, I want loyalty, but emotional safety scares me. It often stems from inconsistent childhood caregiving. It manifests as a constant need for validation, hypervigilance to a partner's shifting moods, and sometimes clingy or people-pleasing behavior. Definitely more anxious attachment style rather than it says abandonment here, and as I'm reading this, I'm literally seeing someone under the impression that someone left because they did something wrong. You know, did they leave because I did this wrong? Did they leave because this happened? Did they leave? You know, someone was trying to like make sense of what was happening in their younger years of their life, and it caused them to question themselves a lot about what they could have done better to keep somebody in their life. And that is so fucking sad for a child. Like, did they leave because I didn't do this? Did they leave because I was being bad? Did they leave because of this, that, and the third? You know, they had to come up with essentially their own conclusion for why certain people that were once present are absent, or were absent, and so on and so forth. It wasn't until I just read it off like that my heart just went out to this person, because I'm seeing a child like trying to understand why somebody that they cared about was here, was like death, you know, literally like death. Like they're here one day and gone the next, and I feel like this child had to grieve people that wasn't even dead. But they could have been. You know better than I know, Gemini. Well, let's close you out though. What's your tarot? I want loyalty, but emotional safety scares me. The Fool. This love that they share with you, that they have with you, is so good. It's so good. It's something that they've always wanted, and now that they have it, they don't want to do anything to jeopardize it, like at all. Oh my gosh, look at the arc. Look at the card. The Empress, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords. If there was any mistakes that this person could have made, or vice versa, just nobody's perfect, so of course there are going to be some mistakes, there's going to be some up and downs, but this person is very hard on themselves about it. Like, if you know, I'm just picking up on perfectionists, and they do this because they don't want somebody to leave, or they don't want someone to they don't want to be the reason that someone leaves. They don't want to be the reason that, you know, this relationship does not work out. The Nine of Pentacles. This person has spent a lot of time in their life working themselves up to a space and place where they felt that they were worthy of love, and you know, they've been loving themselves, but they haven't really been on the receiving end of this. So now that they're finally on the receiving end of it, they'll be damned if they, you know, they'll be damned. The Five of Swords, if they do anything to kind of mess this up or jeopardize this relationship and connection. I do feel like this person puts a lot of pressure on you though, with the perfectionism that the perfectionist that they expect from themselves. I feel like in a way that could also be projected onto you as well. Always wanting to like stay within the lines of the relationship and connection. I don't know, there's something here about walking on eggshells, or just this person needing to relax a little bit in the energy so that it can flow a bit more swiftly, as opposed to, it's kind of just giving like fuck it, but not in a bad way, but leave it to the universe, leave it to the Almighty Most High Divine God, leave it to nature, you know, relax yourself, take a nap. I don't know, Gemini, thank you so much for allowing me in your energy. If you need to book me for a more personal, private, in-depth reading, please be sure to use the link that's in my bio. All of my private readings are done within 24 hours of booking. All right. I got one more to go after you, Gemini, before those kids come downstairs and run them up. Oh, all right now. Let's see. Come on, don't do that. Thank you kindly. Oh, Libra. Libras at the last. Hello, Libra. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Whether you be a Libra or you are cross-watching for a Libra, please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me. If you have made it this far, all I ask is that you like the video for me, Libra. Let's see, what's your vibe, what's your deal, what's this person's true feelings, what's this person's true emotions for you at this time. At this time, Libra. Let's see what we got left in the bunch for you. Oh, we have exhaustion, depletion, drained, and long journey. Somebody's tired. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. What's happening here? Oh, we got stress, turbulence, tension, and arguments. Are you guys going through it? Are you guys going through something? This person's true emotions for you is that they're tired of arguing. I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of beefing. I'm tired of the up and downs. Oh, we got divine feminine energy out here too. Somebody is exhausted. Like they don't have, I can't do this no more. I don't know. There's some here. Something has got to give. Tenderness, yeah. Somebody is tired of things being so tense, of things being so hard. Someone is looking for something to lighten the mood, essentially. And resistance is out here. Cloudy judgment. Okay, I feel like somebody was exhausted with juggling. Right? I know, but someone was exhausted with juggling options, Libra. Little do you know, somebody could have been juggling you with other people, other parties, other things, or just simply was distracted from the relationship and connection. But I don't think they're going to be doing that anymore. Maybe because it doesn't serve them as well as they would prefer. You know, I feel like this secret admirer energy with the link to stress is like, this is not even worth it. You know, I feel like somebody was juggling you with someone else or something else, and they're realizing that it's not worth it. That something pays, like something is better fitted or better suited for them than what they were, you know, than the alternative or whatever they were, you know, whatever else they were entertaining. Clarify exhaustion. I stayed longer than I should have because leaving felt like failure. So I feel like someone is definitely throwing in a towel here with something that they were investing in, or was something that they were putting their time, effort, and energy into, because nothing was coming from it. It was just stressing them out. It was just taking from them. It was just, you know, at the end of that long journey, there didn't seem to be much to show for it. We've been together so long, I don't know when we lost the love. I pulled this for, I was getting this for either, I think it was Gemini. Libra, I was getting that card for Gemini a lot. Okay, so Gemini energy could be of significance for you. Clarify divine feminine. My efforts go unnoticed because you only see what's lacking. Every time with you feels like the first time. All right, so I feel like someone is actually going to finally be giving their undivided attention to something. Their efforts were going unnoticed because somebody was paying attention, not to what somebody was giving, but more so to what somebody wasn't giving. Not what somebody was saying, but what they weren't saying. Somebody was very much well able to read between the lines, even though somebody was trying to beat them over the head with the okie doke, like, you know, I'm only for you and blah, 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 blah. Like, you don't think that I can see you because I really can see you. Cloudy judgment is out here, like, whatever you say. There's this energy here of you're actually serious now. Like, you know what? I'm about to hang it up. I'm about to just, you know, connect with divine feminine because that's what's actually good to me. Like, I'm about to connect with the feminine that's actually good to me, as opposed to the one that just stresses me out. You don't trust me, and nothing I do can change that. Clarify cloudy judgment, please. Healing will cost me the identity I built around pain. But to always be in pain is tiring. That shit is exhausting. People think it's exhausting to heal. No, it's exhausting to carry around 10 wands. Bag lady. It's more exhausting to carry that weight around than for you to surrender it to the universe or alchemize it. But if you can't do nothing with it, last thing I suggest is you carry it around like dead weight. Anywho, Libra, let's see. You gon' hurt your back, dragging on legs longer. All right, what do we have? I stayed longer than I should have because leaving felt like failure. The Eight of Cups, well, they leaving now. I'm telling you, somebody is leaving. The Eight of Cups is departure. Somebody is up out of there. I done gave all that I could, or we have depletion and drain and long journey, but I feel like somebody has given all that they can, and it was never enough. At the end of that long journey, like I said, they really don't have anything to show for what they were pouring into. They were expecting to get some type of wish fulfillment, and all they got was stress. We've been together so long, I don't know when we lost the love. The Strength card. They have been holding on, maybe out of familiarity, maybe out of comfortability, but not out of compatibility. I can promise you that. It's just something to do with a familiar face. I'm hearing I would rather be with you and all your bullshit, but not no more. Somebody do not want to be with somebody and all of their bullshit. The Knight of Cups, they're looking to take their energy towards something a bit more peaceful, you know, towards something that's a bit more aligned with them, with this divine feminine energy. So let's see. Every time with you feels like the first time. Queen of Cups. Somebody is very sentimental, but we do have tenderness here, very sentimental, very compassionate, very thoughtful. It's not the act itself, is more so how you can make someone feel. I'm picking up on someone always thinking that they've reached their peak until y'all link again, and then there's yet another peak. I don't know, there's just always something here where it just keeps getting better and better with time. The Four of Cups is out here. It says, you don't trust me and nothing I do can change that. There's some, Libra, I don't know if you are open to reconciling with this person or what. Maybe you are aware that this person was juggling you. Maybe you are aware that this person was clinging on to an identity that they built around pain. But they coming back around. They're coming back around. They're wanting to take this relationship and connection a bit more serious and give it more of their attention or whatever. The Nine of Cups, they're ready to, I feel like they're taking the hope that they once had for someone else or somewhere else, and they're fueling it into something that actually seems like a better investment. Seems like they have a better chance of getting what they bargained for. All right. I have a full 2 minutes left over for you, Libra, so let's just tap in to see until nothing else comes out. What's their intentions? The Lovers. All right. The Hangman. Okay. Definitely willing to work on your timing, I feel. Someone is willing to work on your timing, or someone is willing to I'm picking up on maybe like a slow burn type of thing, so do with that what you will. But someone is ready and willing to wait, ready and willing to adapt, or the green light I'm hearing, like somebody waiting at the red light, the Five of Cups. They're waiting at the red light for the light to turn green. They're waiting for you to, I don't want to say like cool off and forgive them, but they're waiting for you to, they're waiting for the dust to settle so that they can come toward you. The Six of Cups, they're definitely waiting for the dust to settle so that they can come toward the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Is there anything else that we have here for Libra so I can go? So I can go to the collective energy. The Two of Swords. They don't know how this is going to go. They don't know if you're going to accept them or if you'll give them a chance. But they're hoping that you do. The Two of Cups is here. Anything else? The Three of Cups. Definitely looking to have a celebration after a period of heartache and heartbreak and grieving and all of that good stuff. Separating from things that don't serve them and stress them out more than it actually pours into them. And I feel like somebody is finally in a space and place where they can appreciate your energy. They're not taking it for granted, but they are looking forward to it. It's just like after a long day's work and you got to go home and somebody is in your damn ear or something like that. I don't know. Thank you, Libra. If you need to book me for a more personal, private, in-depth reading, please be sure to use the link that's in my bio. All of my private readings are done within 24 hours of booking. 24 hours of booking. Okay. If you have made it this far, you are here for the closing collective energy. Please be sure to take what you need and leave the rest for someone else. Okay, we are about to hop into the closing collective energy. These are the rest of the oracle cards that we have left after doing all 12 zodiac signs. So we'll say that this is collective. Let's see what comes out. Commitment, marriage, promises, and fidelity. Third party. So we have a commitment that's taking place, but you got a third party over here that's plotting in the corner. There's a third party that is cut off, that cannot take it. Oh, I picked up on this for a specific zodiac sign. I just can't remember which one. There's a third party out here that's not taking no for an answer. Somebody has already they're already loyal, dedicated their time, effort, and energy to another person, but there's a third party out here that's refusing to accept no for an answer. They're insisting on being a third wheel in these people's relationship and connection. Insisting. This is somebody that walked away from a twin flame for a soulmate, and the twin flame is not letting up. Somebody talk about somebody every chance they get. They can't keep somebody's relationship, somebody's name, somebody's connection out of their mouth. Look at their ass. They can't keep somebody's relationship, somebody's connection out of their damn mouth. They just be yip, yapping. Don't got nothing better to do. They are pissed about the fact that somebody is going on a path. Rather just be masculine, because we got a feminine up here, we got a masculine down here. There's somebody that is so pissed about the fact that somebody is going on a pathway and they've cut them off and they've started a soulmate connection with somebody else. They cannot take that. How dare you leave me out in the cold? They can't take it. What they want you to do? This is really giving pick me. I want you to pick me. I want you to love me. I'm hearing Effie say, you're gonna love me. I don't see a future with you. I'm just here for the benefits. Okay? They knew. I don't know. But it's out here. Somebody did not see a future with this person. They was just there for what they can get. And now somebody is not, like I said, they're not letting them both of the energy. Even after this person has gotten into a marriage, gotten into a commitment, dedicated themselves to another person. It says, love this deep takes time to build. I need space to process my thoughts and get back on track. They took space and never came back. I see you clearly and I love all of you. So is this like, I see you clearly, like I see that you're in a relationship with somebody else and I still choose you? Like, is that what you're saying when you say I see you clearly? Loving you, soften my edges. Last card. Being toxic is all I motherfucking know. I love you guys. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Ain't that some shit? I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. If you guys need to book me for personal or private readings, please be sure to use the link in the description of this video. All of my private readings are done within 24 hours of booking. If you would like to purchase this deck, you can do so by going over to the link in the description. It's going to be under Gypsy's original decks. You will see it over there. Okay? Bye, guys.